Hello, I'm Michael Connolly and I'm the Kerry County Archaeologist. I basically work for Kerry County Council and I'm based in the planning department. So one of the main roles in my job, I suppose, is the dealing with planning applications. So every planning application that's submitted to Kerry County Council, which is beyond a certain size or is located adjacent to a recorded archaeological monument, I look at and decide what sort of mitigation will be placed on the planning and what sort of assessments need to be carried out prior to planning being granted. But that's only part of the job. As you can imagine, all local authorities, Kerry County Council being no exception, are the biggest developers in their own counties. So county councils build roads, fix roads, build social housing, bridges, all these sort of works. And I carry out all the assessments for Kerry County Council's works. The initial assessment that will decide if there is need for further work, and then if it is needed, I would carry out the archaeological testing to see if there's any evidence of archaeological features beneath the surface. And if we do find archaeological features, then I would oversee the full excavation of these features and the publication of those results and reports submitted back to groups like the National Monument Service, who would have issued the licence for the work. Kerry County Council also is the owner probably of most or the largest number of archaeological monuments in the county, mainly based in graveyards. So for instance, in Kerry, Kerry County Council owns 140 graveyards roughly, and of these about 98 are actually archaeologically protected monuments. So the care and maintenance of these structures within the graveyards would also be my responsibility. Helping with research on these areas, carrying out surveys of the graveyards to make sure that we have all the information about older headstones, the churches themselves, and applying for money to carry out conservation works on some of the churches that may be in a very poor condition. I also carry out research on archaeological monuments within the county or on specific areas. For instance, for the last number of years, we've been carrying out a research project in Killiclahan near Milltown in relation to two portal tombs that are in the townland. Also, we would give public lectures, deal with queries from the general public, where you may have somebody that has a monument on their land and will write in or email and ask, will I visit it and tell them exactly what it is, who find objects on their land, and in the case of an object they find, I would go out and check, see if it is archaeological, and then I would refer them to the county museum, which is the repository for all the archaeological objects in the county. You also are involved in the drafting of land use plans like the county development plan or local area plans, and archaeology and heritage in general has to be covered in these plans, and it has to be outlined what the council's objectives and proposals for the heritage in these areas, the whole county in the case of the county development plan, and small areas for smaller plans, what our objectives are and how we intend to go about preserving, conserving, protecting the heritage of the county. So the role is quite varied. It's different things every day. Some things are done every day like planning, but most days there are different jobs to be done, different tasks to be taken care of. You get to work outdoors and indoors, which is great, except that you very often get to work outdoors in the winter rather than in the summer, which isn't so helpful. But it is an exciting job, and it is a varied job, and it is a role where you can create, if you like, a niche for yourself and do things that you would also be interested as part of the research aspect of the role. Thank you.